Hmm. Mm-mm. Hello again, YouTube land. Um, so it's Monday again, amazingly enough. Um, Last week's post, I'll follow up by saying I was apparently correct. A couple of cigarettes and a larger than necessary lunch, and I got back to the progression of things. Call it the progression of things. And the rest of the week went about as normal as any given week generally goes in this house. Um, as for today, it's better than last week. I mean, this Monday is better than last Monday. But who knows how shitty the next Monday will be. Uh, my internal clock is telling me that spring is coming. I don't usually pay attention to people talking about, oh, well, it's X days until season blah. Because I think, in my case at least, being a Wiccan, I work very hard to pay attention to how in tune with nature and the world around me I am and can be. So for me, I know spring is coming when I suddenly go on a cleaning tear. And I mean tear in like that epitome sense, you know? Where you walk into a room or you go out for a little while and when you walk back into your home, you're like, oh my god. And the next time you look at a clock, 3 hours have passed. More than one room, probably more than 2 or 3 rooms, have suddenly become perfect, at least on the surface. And you're thinking, wow, so it is possible that if I just shut the hell up and focus, I can keep this place in order. Well, that's the kind of morning that I had. I went out to walk Sam to the train as I was already in the middle of doing laundry downstairs. Went and did some errands, came back an hour later, got the laundry, did a couple other things, came upstairs, put away groceries, ran back down for a couple of things, and by 11 o'clock when I came upstairs, I was like, alright, let's do this. And I didn't stop moving for the better part of an hour and 45 minutes. I mean, right now my clock says 12:51 p.m. I probably have only been sitting still about 10 minutes. But that's okay. I got a lot of cleaning done in our bedroom. I got a lot of cleaning done in the kitchen. You know, I got things sorted. I got things put away. I try to do a lot of detail work. I don't just do surface work in a particular room and then surface work in the next room and then blah, blah, blah. When I go into power clean mode, I like deep clean. You know, so like the sink gets done, the dishes get done, the counters get done, the stove top gets done, all the recycling gets compiled, the trash gets dealt with, the cabinets get sorted, the fridge gets cleaned out, you know, and then I move on to the next room. So, but it's good because if I got all that done in the kitchen today and got a good amount done in the bedroom, you know, like vacuuming, totally remaking the bed, blah, 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 then it means that when this happens again tomorrow, because I have an early morning tomorrow, when I get back to the house, I can just pick up where I left off and boom, you know, get the dining room done. Boom, get the kitchen done. Keep it a good clip. You know, if I can get detail work done on 2 rooms a day, it generally only takes me about 2 hours, give or take, of intensive cleaning. 3 mornings and I'm there. I'm there. I am partially motivated by the fact that we have finally decided on getting the new couch, which has reclining capacity. And we don't need anything super fancy because the only reason we're getting one with a reclining capacity is me. So it's not going to be like a power recliner, or it's not going to be like massage recliner. It just needs to be a really respectably comfortable couch that has the ability to recline. And the one that we're looking at is actually one that has a recliner on either end and just normal cushion couch seating in the middle. So that's good. But yeah, since that's the case, it looks like the gray couch, the old gray couch, is finally going to be out the door. I could have had it done today, but for reasons I don't understand, Sam has this particular bond with certain inanimate objects, and this couch is pretty high up there on the list. Which I know there's reasons for, but knowing it consciously and accepting it are not exactly the same thing, because I don't really understand bonding with inanimate objects. So, I don't know, but that's a me thing. So it is what it is, and, move on. But having gotten all this cleaning done, I'm now going to actually have food. Because, I've been up since 6 and I haven't really eaten. I mean, I had something nutritious this morning, but it was a breakfast drink. I didn't eat food for breakfast. So I'm thinking I'm going to have something edible. Chomp, chomp, chomp. For lunch. And the other thing is just, the only thing I have left is folding laundry, really. Well, that's a lie. It's not the only thing I have left. But, yeah. Do that. Maybe take a nap. Excuse me. Wow. This is what happens when the Energizer Bunny's batteries run out. Overall, I gotta say, I do feel better, though. Today is the 3rd installment of taking the psychotically high vitamin D dosage. And, aside from a little bit of stomach agita the day that I take it, I really do feel better. You don't realize exactly how low vitamin D levels can affect you until you start digging your way out of them being so low. So by now, I'm starting to sufficiently be dug out from where I was. Now remember, as I said previously, medically, a vitamin D level of 30 on their chart is low. Anything 20 to 30 is considered worrisome. My level was 12. Yeah. So I had to take these ridiculously high vitamin D dosages. And the problem is that they're so high, you can only take them once a week, and you absolutely under no circumstances can take any kind of other over-the-counter vitamin that has vitamin D in it. So if you were taking a multivitamin, you're not now. And don't think that, you can not take it the day you take the vitamin D supplement, but take it the next day. No. The reason the supplement is once a week is that it's so concentrated, it has to dissipate and process through your system over the course of the week. You cannot risk having any additional over-the-counter source of vitamin D. So, I gotta be careful. I'm still able to take my iron and magnesium supplements, which is good, because the magnesium is for my chronic headaches, and the iron is because I'm forever borderline anemic. For reasons I don't know. But I do feel better. I gotta say, taking the vitamin D, I think, is making an appreciable difference. That, and it's starting to get consistently sunnier and warmer out, which helps, because as long as I can tolerate being outside, I like being outside. But there's easily 3 months out of the year where it's that intensively hot summer period or intensively cold winter period, and I don't leave the house. My natural state is to fall back into an agoraphobic behavior. It's physically dangerous, and I have absolutely no motivation to suffer through it. So I stay indoors. And since I'm not working, there's no reason for me to get over that. It's not like I'm being paid to go out and deal with the weather. When I am being paid for it, I do go out in the winter and I do go out in the summer, but such has not been the case for longer than I care to admit. But the big things coming up this week, the cleaning, obviously, as I just said, and this weekend is Sam's mother's parents', I want to say 65th wedding anniversary, which is a big number. And this year, We are going to a dinner at their house, the grandparents' house, in the city. And it's going to be a, not a big to-do, but it's a sit-down dinner thing. So that's the big thing for the end of the week. So tomorrow I'm going to go and get my hair done. Because my hair, as you can see, is getting insanely long. And I mentioned this when I first started growing it out over a year and a half ago. My hair grows like a weed. I've easily had 4.5 inches cut off of my hair, and when my hair is down, it now comes to like here. It's like chest level. So, but I need a root touch up. So I'll get my hair done, and then go to the party this weekend. Well, it's not a party, it's a sit-down dinner. It's not a party. Get the cleaning done. Hopefully we're going to order the new couch tomorrow. And then by the end of the week it'll be here. And then, yes, tomorrow the gray couch will be out. We're hoping to find someone who'll want to adopt our other couch, our futon couch bed thing. But the gray one's just too old. It's just too old. So there's a lot going on. And my body clock knows it. Spring in my system has sprung, I guess. Busy, busy.